Good morning, namaste. Firstly, the one that is speaking is not speaking to your body and mind. And you'll know what is receiving, whether it's your body or mind or something else. Because if you're offended by this, if you are happy with this, if you have received some sort of kickstart into doing something from this, if you want to learn something from this, if you want to any reaction that is positive or negative to this is body and mind. So therefore, the speaker has not done its job, because the speaker is not interested in giving the body and mind some more ammunition. Which brings me to, so what's the point? Well, the one that the speaker speaks to is beyond human body and mind. And what does beyond mean? Beyond means it is inexplainable. It is somewhere, but nowhere. There's no answer. There's no question. So what purpose does it have here as a human? It has no purpose. But without it, human mind and body cannot be here. And without human mind and body, you cannot find your true self, the one that really is listening, the one that is always here, but has been masked by this suit, this uniform, this idea, this concept, this thought, this excuse to be weak, and then grow a desire to be strong, you see? Whenever a word is spoken that has an opposite, you don't go down that path. The one that is speaking and the one that listens has no interest in doing anything other than being here. Doing anything to improve, do anything to destroy, do anything to attach or have any association with. It simply visits here. You are a visitor here to be here and nothing else. You're not really required to take holiday snaps and take it back and show this God, this is what it's like. Because God is seeing through the one that is beyond the body and mind, that's you. When body and mind is in the front, God is seeing a mist. And this God, I don't like using this word God, but it's the one that most associates with, because you think it's something else. Okay? Emptiness. Emptiness, yeah, is seeing through you at fullness. Doesn't need you to tell information to it, because you are it, you see. Your mind and body is trying to tell information to itself, mind and body and other minds and bodies. Like a game, see who has the most information, see who can be the most smartest, see who can make the most money, see who can be the most improved, see who can have the less money, see who can reach rock bottom. Part of the game. It's not about trying to say, oh no, if mind and body looks for something that is successful in its own idea of what success is wrong. No. Everything that human mind and body does is neither wrong nor right to the one inside. To the human mind and body, it has opinions. preferences, comparisons. You see, the speaker sees no bad person in this world and no good person in this world. But when it's seen, when the speaker decides to take back step and the body and mind comes and speaks, ego speaks on behalf of this body and mind, and it can say, yeah, I understand why you think this one is good, and I understand why you think this one is bad, but I have no interest. I have no interest in goodness and badness. Even as a human, I have no interest in goodness and badness. So the speaker becomes the human mind and body. And then only loneliness can be experienced in a human mind idea state, because there are not many who don't have opinions or judgment about good and bad things. Goodness and badness passes, it comes and it goes. Beyond all this, the speaker, the listener, the true you, has nothing to do with that, you see. The human mind and body is conning itself into different paths of different religions, different sciences, different sexes, different communities, different cultures, different boundaries. It's a game of kidding each other on, see? And enjoy the game. While you're in the front seat and everything is going right in your game, it's a beautiful game. But while you're struggling and suffering and in pain, and your idea is that poverty is the worst place to be, and you believe that, you are in the back seat being pulled along with your face in the mud. See? That's the difference between human minds and body and the one that is beyond that. Who would want to experience themselves as neither this nor that? Neither life or neither birth nor death. Death is a very important thing when you realize the truth. Because without death, none of this could take place. Death, you're experiencing death every day. When you're out of breath. Life, death. You see, if another life breath doesn't come, all over. So it's important that the middle state between life, between in-breath and out-breath, keeps ticking away. I think I got that wrong. My mother said I would never be a musician. I can't get the beat. What is beyond? You see, what's the point then? What's the purpose? Why listen to these words if I'm not going to get anything, you see? You are going to get something. You're going to be freed from all the concepts and the ideas and the thoughts that have been keeping you prisoner. You see, when you mention the word power, oh, I like that word. To the ones who are conditioned into believing power means some beneficiary thing, whether it's financial, whether it's status, whether it's anger, competitiveness, yeah? When I say the word powerless, oh, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be powerless, you see, unless you are. And this mind and body is pushing itself towards, what, I give up. I want to be homeless. I want to have no power. I just want to let everyone else make the decisions, Let everyone do it for me. You see, I just want to go home and sit and play on my Game Boy, I'll get power there, you see. Power and powerless, you see. You either want it or you don't want it. When you don't want one, you want the other. No one wants neither, you see. You don't want neither because you are beyond power and powerless. What does this mean? What does beyond power and powerless mean? It means that you have crossed the line of human state, that you have went over the threshold. When I say over, it's not forward and it's not backward. You have moved into another transitional state. Okay? A state that excitement, but not human excitement, replaces this need to be power and powerless. It's a knowing, a knowledge that's what is coming next. I'm in the front seat waiting for it. Yeah, I'm in the front seat waiting for it. I'm not struggling for a position anymore because I am the only thing that exists. Nothing else exists except this new thing that I am. I'm neither powerful nor am I powerless. That's behind me. That's gone, you see. It's a new transitional state, you see. This in-between state that seems to be worthless, nothingness, empty, pointless, is a new transitional beginning. And when it's experienced and tasted, you see that the infinite possibilities that come through you, not your human, not your mind and body, but without your mind and body experiences it. Yeah, the mind and body is only here to experience. The one inside you is here to move. Yeah, to continue to grow, but not in height, not in power, not in scale, not in knowledge, to grow. To be the same as, say, Christ, God, Brahman, Absolute. We're all here to become this emptiness that we can call God or grace, or the one, or wholesome, whatever. So that's what is given. So beyond power and powerless means I don't know what's coming next, but power and powerless is not going to help because I've crossed over that. I've overcome that idea. Same as religion and science. I've overcome religion. I've overcome science. I've moved through this transitional states, this human states that have opposites. And now I sit and wait, seeing infinite possibilities pass through me. Not this, again, not through the body and mind, because the body and mind is passing through you. See? The body and mind is also passing through you. In fact, you have overcome your body and mind state. Not to the extent that you want to get rid of it, because it is very important to remain with you inside and outside, because you're everywhereness, until it fades. This body and mind fades, because then you have experienced whatever it is, the whole encompassing thing that you are experiencing, and the things that you have to overcome has been fully went through, because body and mind has been allowed to remain and take its own course and fade away, leaving you in this state of infinite possibilities. Now, you're thinking, if you're thinking, then you're mind and body. But if you're also thinking, as mind and body, that this is about death, no, this is now, you see. This has to be seen. This has to be experienced. This has to be realized now. You know? It's not about you have choice or you have to wait. It is simply it is happening now. When you overcome all these opposing states, when you go and meet Buddha and Christ on the path, then you will allow them to pass. And you're still not superior, you see, because they are pointing the way, the path, and you're only going through their pointings, you see. The pointings, you see, Buddha's pointings. What does Buddha speak about? What does Christ speak about? Christ speaks about, you are the way. I am is the way, you see. So you're going through all these worldly pointings from Buddha and Christ, but not worshipping these forms. But it's only about you. They're giving you the tools and the pointings to go within and understand, completely understand yourself. That you are not aiming for power or powerless. You're not aiming for this or that. You're not aiming for taking the good side or the bad side. You are simply beyond all these things, these concepts, these ideas, these human inventions. Not to keep you prisoner, not to stop you, but you have experienced them. You have created them, and you want to create them. You have to create them to overcome them, to go through them. So everything that you are feeling bad about or good about, you must overcome these things. I want to feel good. No. I want to feel bad. No. What do I do then? Cast them aside, good and bad. Move, point. I'm pointing to you, you see. I'm pointing the path is through you. And when you receive these pointings, you're going to point this way, through you see. Through me is the way. Go beyond. Be beyond. You are beyond, you just don't know you're beyond. You want to pretend to be a human for a few more years? Fine, it's okay. Human state is still hanging around this body and mind. Body and mind is still hanging around this one that I am. You see? I don't know what I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. I simply am. Beyond. And beyond. And beyond. Keep going beyond, you see. Beyond means keep going. Keep moving these opposing states to the side. Like you're a swimmer. No, I don't. No. Focus. Focus on something that is so deep within your core. And meet yourself. Namaste.